Hello, Instagram. Welcome to Love Steady Life. It's me, Bridget, spiritual coach extraordinaire. And I have a question for you. Are you being groomed by society to be evil? Are you being groomed by society to be evil? Are you being exposed constantly to evil imagery? And is it slowly becoming normal to you? Are you becoming numbed out to violence and death? Are things that are known to be evil, such as people getting traumatized and abused, are you being entertained by those things? Are you entertained by violence? Are you entertained by loss? Are you entertained by people being traumatized? If you are, that means evil is being normalized for you. And awful things like death, violence, abuse, and people being victimized, it starts to become normal for you. And next thing you know, you are perpetuating it yourself. And that is the danger of being groomed by society to normalize evil. Because as evil is normalized for you, you do start to perpetuate that energy yourself. I think most media, including video games, is participating in perpetuating, grooming society to be evil. Okay? Video games, television shows, especially reality shows, movies, the news, all of it is constantly shoving traumatizing, and evil stories and imagery into your mind. And instead of you saying, "Ooh, that's wrong, I shouldn't be watching this," instead of saying, "Ooh, that's fucked up, I shouldn't be supporting this program," instead of doing that, you're being entertained by it and you're watching it and you're consuming it. And every time this awful imagery, these awful things come into your sight, whether it's from the video game or the movie or the TV or the news, as soon as this evil thing comes into your sight, you have a less and less surprised response to it. You have a less and less aversive response to it because it's normal, because it's normal, because it's normal. It shouldn't be normal. Evil should not be normal. Evil should not be normalized in our society the way it already is. The society that we live in is already broken because look at our TV, look at our movies, and look at our video games. Normalizing violence, normalizing person on person violence in the video games that you are buying and that you are buying for your kids, in the video games that you are watching your boyfriends and your husbands play. All of these violent video games are normalizing evil, my darlings, slowly numbing you out to evil so that when evil presents itself in your face, you accept it and are entertained by it. This is why when we see people attacked in the street, people whip out their phones not to call the police, but to record and post it on the internet. Now, this is why we see in our society evil happening, people becoming victims in front of other people, and nobody helps them, but everybody films it because they want to go viral, because they know people will find that person being victimized entertaining, and all of that is evil. If you resonate with any of that, you are a part of the problem. People needing to see more violent video games, people needing to see more violent television shows and movies, is people becoming more evil. There are some awful things going on in the world. Violence, abuse, it's horrible, horrid. It is awful, the evil that is actually going on in the world. So why is the rest of society choosing to normalize it? Why is the rest of society gazing upon it with a regulated nervous system? That makes me sick. How can you play video games shooting people in the head? You are doing evil. Not everybody lives their life having to experience violence and abuse. Not everybody lives their life getting traumatized, believe it or not. It's possible for some people to grow up never violated, never abused, and never witness to death and violence. It's possible if we stop showing it in our fictional entertainment, if we stop showing it in the video games and in the movies and in the TV shows, normalizing it, making it seem like it's everywhere, only grooming and programming people to ensure they continue to perpetuate it by numbing them out to it, by making sure they're constantly having to see this evil imagery that sticks in their head and convinces them that they too can participate because it's just so normal. Everyone's doing it. I think it's evil the way that when people are getting attacked, no one helps, no one calls 911, and everyone records so they can go viral. That is evil, okay? Straight up evil. That's a proof of society that has been groomed by evil to normalize evil and perpetuate evil. The reality shows you guys are watching, Island, evil. You're watching people trauma bonding. You're watching people get exploited. There are some moments that are supposed to be private. Spying on people's intimate and private moments that they don't realize are being watched. That is evil, yo. That is evil, and y'all are watching it eating popcorn. You're being evil. Oh, you watch Love Island? You're evil. Sorry. That's not normal. People are getting traumatized on that show. People are unaliving themselves when they come home after being on that show. And y'all are watching it collectively, eating popcorn, laughing and gossiping and making content talking about it because it's so entertaining. You're being evil. You got bamboozled, babe. That shouldn't be entertaining to you. That shouldn't be normal to you, in my professional opinion. As a light worker, I'm ashamed of you. But everyone watches it. Okay, what does that say about everyone? What does that say about our society? You should not find people being traumatized, exploited, and abused entertaining in any way, whether you are interacting in a fictional nature, such as in television or in your video games, or if you are interacting in the real world by watching reality TV, perpetuating evil messages from those programs, or even worse, you're one of those people who record awful events instead of trying to help. Would you like to perpetuate heaven on earth? Would you like to help manifest peace on earth? Then you're going to have to stop letting yourself get so groomed by society, becoming such an evil villain yourself. Stop with the video games. Wow, how do you make 5D happen, Oracle Bridget? How do you make heaven on earth happen, Oracle Bridget? How? How? It blows my mind because I thought it was obvious. Stop finding people killing people entertaining. I gotta say that? I gotta tell you to stop playing video games where you're shooting each other in the head? I gotta tell you to stop playing those games? I actually have to tell you to stop watching a show where you're spying on people in their most private, intimate moments? Exploiting them? Trauma bonding them? I gotta tell you to not watch that and find that entertaining? Damn. I gotta tell you to not crave violence in your programs that you watch for entertainment? Oh, wait, you want to feel fear for fun? That's evil, bro. That's evil, man. And so much of our society is lost and spiritually blind, spiritually ignorant. But they're not even fucking trying, bro. You're not even trying to not be groomed. You're just going with what's popular, and what's popular is probably going to be evil for some time, my darling. We are shifting into heaven on earth. We are shifting into the fifth dimension. And you want to know how slow that shift is going to go? It's up to you, sweetheart. Are you going to be the first one in your community to stop perpetuating evil by stopping finding evil entertaining? So then you can stop bonding with that evil, so you can stop programming that evil imagery into your mind, slowly numbing you out to the awfulness that it is, numbing you out until you're willing to do it yourself because you don't even see it as evil anymore because you have been groomed by society. Peace on earth will manifest as quick as y'all can stop being entertained by evil. Because you're paying in to hell on earth. You are supporting hell on earth by supporting programming created to keep you in hell on earth. As long as you are paying for these movies, TV shows, video games with your energy, with your attention, and with your actual cash money, baby. As long as you are supporting that programming, you are supporting hell on earth. And you are slowing down the manifestation of heaven on earth. It's your fault. Sorry, stop. Like, stop. Go find something that's wholesome, because there is wholesome stuff out there. And then also, light workers, can you please keep making art? We need new video games. We need new TV shows. We need new films. We need new reality shows. We need new from a wholesome place that is not ridden with evil and disgusting demonic programming. We're going to need the light workers to pump up the volume, honey. Make your art, please, and keep it wholesome. We need more wholesome material in the media. We need more wholesomeness in our society, because I am disgusted and sickened by how normal unaliving is to people in their video games, in their television shows. I am disgusted by how normal it is to be entertained by someone actively being humiliated, exploited, and abused. I am disgusted by society's enjoyment of Love Island, because I see how evil that is, and it breaks my heart that some of you are watching it and eating your popcorn while the devil is embedding itself in your friggin' mind. It is scary. I'm scared of you. I don't want you coming to my future kids' birthday parties. I don't want you coming to my special events, not with all that evil in your mind. I don't want you around me. I don't want you in my community, not with all that evil in your mind. Because what if somebody gets hurt? What if something bad happens? You're not going to help. You're going to take out your phone and try and go fucking viral, demon. I rebuke in the name of Jesus and in my name. And so it is. Amen. You will not be in any of my community events. You are not welcome in my world, in my heaven on earth. Absolutely not. Because what happens if someone gets hurt? What happens if a bad guy comes? You're not going to help. You're going to try and go viral, sicko. Find Jesus. Find someone. But maybe stop making it the devil that you keep finding over and over and over again and selling your soul to by consistently paying into the system that is actively breaking down society and turning this earth into hell on earth, when we have absolute access to making this earth peaceful and heavenly. It's what you are investing in. It's what you are contributing to building. And what you build on this earth is what comes out of you, even if it's just energy. And what's coming out of you? Where does this energy come from? Your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your intentions. So what you are thinking about, that energy is crop dusting society. And if all you're thinking about is the evil fucking imagery that you have been consuming, you know that is what you're wafting out into society. So thanks for nothing. Thanks for doing literally the opposite of helping. Now, I want to be real with you guys. Who wants to be told this? Who wants to be told that? No one wants to hear this message. Everyone wants to just keep doing things that make the world a worser place. And they say, well, everyone else is doing it, so why can't I? And I say, okay, groomer. Okay, demon? Oh, because there are other people out in the world who are being demonic. That's why you're allowed to be demonic? Everyone's talking about discernment. Discern that, bitch. Please. Discern the wholesomeness in your life. And when you realize that every TV show and movie and video game and reality show and fucking viral, whatever you are consuming, don't be surprised when you realize it's all evil. It's all perpetuating the erosion of wholesomeness. And for what? If it wasn't for this constant programming, there wouldn't be so much violence in the world. There wouldn't be so much violence in the world because there wouldn't be so many video games perpetuating it. And there wouldn't be so many movies and TV shows perpetuating it. And instead, yeah, maybe the news would show some of it, but everyone would be fighting against it instead of filming it and sharing it and filming the trauma and sharing the trauma and sharing the trauma and getting numb to the trauma so they think the trauma is normal. It's different. We can participate in making the world a better place, but you need to hold yourself accountable on how much evil you are consuming and numbing yourself to, okay? I love you guys because I love humanity. I have immense faith in the power of the human spirit, in the power of human fortitude. I believe in your ability to stop being evil. I believe in your ability to connect with your spirit, your soul's connection to God. And in that place, the wholesomeness is obvious. The hardest part is when the wholesomeness is obvious, you realize you're going to have to reject almost every speck of media that you consume. You're going to realize, wow, 99% of what I consume is perpetuating evil and is making me an evil person because it's programming evil imagery into my mind, slowly numbing me out, normalizing evil until one day I am perpetuating and participating in the evil and I don't even realize it because I was slowly groomed by my society. Do you want that to be you? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Yet most of y'all are acting like you're somehow special and are not a part of it. Oh no, I can engage in evil stuff and I'll stay wholesome. It's just everyone else. No, you have to be disciplined. You have free will. Use it. If you're just going with the crowd, that's a fucking pussy ass use of your free will. And I don't mean the good kind of pussy. I love you guys. I love humanity. And I have immense faith in your ability to align with your spirit. You've just got to fucking try. Okay? You are powerful. We can, in 1 year, we can get all of the demonic programming removed from our world by continuing to perpetuate heaven on earth. The split is coming. Ascension is underway. What side are you going to be on? The dark or the light? Would you like to be in a wholesome world of the light of the fifth dimension? Heaven on earth? Okay, then how's your life look? How's your life look? If it's all full of evil, then you've got a lot of work to do. You can first transform yourself, transform your life, make that look more like heaven on earth, and then start holding all the organizations and people that you choose to communicate with and engage with, start holding them accountable. And that's how we can change, make the world a better place from the inside out. I believe in your ability to do this. I don't think it's too hard to stop engaging with evil. I don't think it's too hard to stop going on video games and shooting people in the head. I don't think that's too hard. It's not. I don't think it's too hard to stop watching people get exploited knowing that they're going to go home from that fucking reality show and unalive themselves. I don't think it's too hard to stop supporting that evil programming. It's really not too hard. It's that no one's fucking trying because seemingly nobody cares, but you guys do care. So I hope that this could wake you up a little bit. Open up, honey. Open up your heart. You want to turn into a zombie? Or would you like to be a living, breathing, vivacious, and sexy, vitality-filled, thriving human being? Be alive, honey. Be alive. You choose what you consume. Keep it wholesome and watch how you can participate in manifesting heaven on earth for yourself and for others. I hope this could help you. And if this was powerful for you, make sure you share this on your story, with your friends, and all over the place. I'll talk to you later. Bye, my dears.